Elite Clarity Nation. Here's the thing. If you are over 25, we'll go with 25. If you're over 25 and you have not realized how cyclical life truly is, might be something wrong with you. Here's the thing. We got two main cycles in life, right? Expansion and contraction. Pretty simple. I know. Life is full of duality, right? We always got these two poles, and we're constantly bouncing back and forth, right? So here's the thing. How we conduct ourselves during each period, how quick we are to take action during each period, it matters. It has a major effect on us, and it will make or break us. You see, during times of expansion, which some might argue are behind us, we're growing, sometimes exponentially. We're hiring teams. We got a bunch of workflow coming in. Cash flow is generally healthy. We don't necessarily have the time to take that step back, figure out how we can lean out our company, plan assets, plan resources, execute on systems. During times of contraction, when things slow down, well, now we got to think about what can we do. We're forced to lean out our companies, right? We're forced to figure out, how can I become more efficient? What can I do to become more effective? What can I do to keep the cash coming in? Understanding that they're not necessarily going to reach the same levels that they did during the expansion, right? During times of expansion. But what can we do to try and level that playing field? What can we do to prevent any further dips, right? Clean up the profit and loss statement. Do you got staff that maybe you got some dead weight on the team? Now's the perfect time to let them go. What can you do not to cut costs? You never want to cut costs. But what can you do to increase your liquidity, increase your cash on hand in order to survive longer through these times? What can you develop? What can you implement? What can you do to increase your brand awareness, to keep driving revenue, to keep driving sales? It's that simple. Expansion, contraction, expansion, contraction. And it doesn't end. And who knows how long the cycles are going to last, right? Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody can predict the future. So the speed of execution in either time is important, right? In times of expansion, if you don't execute fast enough, team build fast enough, deploy the systems and the infrastructure that you need in order to handle or manage that increased workflow, you're going to fall flat on you're not necessarily going to fall flat on your face, but you're not going to be able to capitalize on opportunities, and you're going to find your back against the wall. And that's stressful on its own. Now let's look at contraction. When things are contracting, to preserve your liquidity, to ensure that you're going to survive and your staff have a place to hang their hats and come home, it comes down to, what can I do to increase my liquidity? What can I do to increase my cash on hand? What can I do to make sure my cash flow doesn't dip too much? And it's not uncommon to see 30, 50, 70% declines, and it sets a new baseline. It's how we handle it, and it's how we get in front of these situations that matters, and that will make or break us at the end of the day. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to chat soon. Cheers. Stop button's not working. Again. What the heck? This remote is a pain in the butt sometimes.